Hey guys, Eric with Blue Line Fishing. Welcome back to the channel. Your time's important to me as always. And what we're going to do in today's time is we're going to check out these packs from Mystery Tackle Box. You can get these just about anywhere. Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Academy Sports, you name it, they have them. We're going to check out what's inside this particular one and if it's worth your money to go out and buy one of these. Stick around, see what you think. So like I said in the intro, this is the package from Mystery Tackle Box. This particular one is box 401. We're going to check out what's in there. It says approximate value in here about $25. I've went through already and added up where I could find these lures that are in this particular box and the cheapest I could find them and done a total on those. I'll get you guys that at the end. But first, let's start opening this up, see what's in there, see what you guys think. So here it is, Mystery Tackle Box 401. And I was going to let you guys know before we get going on this that I don't have any affiliation with any subscription lure service out there, Mystery Tackle Box or any other. I actually received this as a gift from my daughter for Christmas. And I thought it'd be cool to kind of go through it, show you guys what's in there and see if it's really has $25 worth of lure and stuff in there that it says it does, and just to kind of check out the box and see what it's all about if you've never bought one before. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pop it open, see what we got. So first thing inside, it's going to have a Dibble, which is kind of their little how-to magazine. It's going to have this little piece of paper in there. It's going to have a QR code where you can scan it with your phone or other device and check out tips from pro staff and other members at Mystery Tackle Box to show you how to use the lures that are in your particular Mystery Tackle Box that you have. Also comes with a sticker that I'm probably honestly never going to put on anything. So now the meat and potatoes, the lures that are in this box, and it says 5 to 6 lures in here, around a $25 value. We're going to get to that too. First thing is the Biospawn EXO Swim. I've actually used these before as a chatterbait trailer. They were a fantastic chatterbait trailer. I will say that this is a 4-pack now. I'll say if you go out and buy these, they come in a 6-pack. So a lot of times when you get stuff in a Mystery Tackle Box or some of the other subscription lure service boxes, they're not going to be a full-size pack. It's going to be a sampler pack, which is apparently what this is. So if you go out and buy a 6-pack of these, I found that on Tackle Warehouse you can get them for $3.98. On Carl's, or that's Mystery Tackle Box's Catch Company website there, on the Carl's website, you can actually get these for $5.68, or I think a member price, they're $3.98. But the average Joe like me, or probably you if you don't have a subscription to it, it's going to be $3.98. Let's take it out of the package and check these out. So this is the 4-inch EXO Swim, guys. It's in Lab Magic color, which this particular color here I like to match up with a bluegill pattern or a green pumpkin chatterbait, or the same green pumpkin or bluegill pattern spinnerbait. But anyway, that's the trail. Of course, you can fish it just as a swim bait too. Nice deep ridges on it. It's got the belly slit down in here that I'll see if I can show you guys right there. So you can embed the hook through here, and it's got less plastic to bite through as you're setting the hook on that. But anyway, that's the 4-inch EXO Swim. Next bait is the Googan Squad 3/8 ounce spinnerbait. This is the Zinger, and it's also in a bluegill pattern, which probably gonna match up pretty well, I guess, with this 4-inch swim bait as a trailer if you're wanting to throw a trailer on it. But let's take this out of the package and see what it looks like. So this is the Googan Squad Zinger 3/8 ounce spinnerbait. It's a tandem spinnerbait as far as it's got a number 2 Colorado up front. It's got a number 4 willow leaf on the back. It's a combo that I really like as far as spinnerbaits. You guys watch the channel a lot, you know that spinnerbait is by far and away my all-time favorite bait. I've been making spinnerbaits for over 20 years, so I really like them. One thing that was different on this bait that I noticed is this little collar that's right here, and it's supposed to keep the knot from sliding down off this R-bend. Now, I'll tell you guys this, honestly, I've never in really almost 30 years of fishing spinnerbaits religiously had a problem with the knot sliding down off of this R-bend. If you tie a good knot and you're using good line, but mainly you tie a good knot, you're not going to need this. The only thing about it when it's coming through the water column I could say is this is something that is probably going to gather up weeds and moss and other gunk and drag along with it, because I like to throw my spinnerbaits in where it's super messy, super nasty, and I want it to be as streamlined as possible. And actually, when I was messing with this bait prior to the video here too, I found that thing just pops off super easy, so I think it's probably going to last 2 or 3 casts, and that little collar is going to be a goner. But overall though, as far as the look of the bait goes, it's pretty sexy looking. We'll test it out this spring and see how it does, especially fishing it in some stained muddy water. But that's the Zinger. Price on it is Tackle Warehouse $6.49, as cheap as I found it. It runs $6.99 on the Tackle Warehouse website. Next in the box is a crankbait, and this is going to be a square bill crankbait. I really like throwing square bills, so I am interested in trying this one out, because this is actually a Golden Boy crankbait, 2 1/4 inch, that is made by Catch Company. It's one of their own. We're going to take it out of the package, get you a closer look at that too. So this is it, 2 1/4 inch Golden Boy square build crankbait. You can see it's got that squared off lip on it right there. It's not a circuit board style lip on it, super thin like some of the square bills that I like, but we'll see how it does deflecting off cover and such. I think that the hooks on here are a little bit undersized for this bait. Personally, I'll take these off and I'll beef them up with some little bit bigger hooks on it. I actually have a video on tricking out of a crankbait, adding some extra split rings and hooks and what you can do to it to make it a little more efficient. I'll put a link to that down in the description. But with that being said, it's a good looking bait. The paint scheme on it is OG sexy is what it says. That is a look at the Golden Boy crankbait. So next we have the 10,000 Fish Saw Crawl, obviously a crawl style creature bait. We'll pop it out of the package here and see what you guys think of this as well. So this is the 4-inch Saw Crawl by 10,000 Fish. I'll go ahead and pop these pinchers off right here, and it looks like it's got some antenna. I've actually used this as a trailer as well for a jig, especially the bigger like 1/2 ounce jigs. This is a big, thick, beefy trailer. It does have good action in the water. I can say from using it in the past. Obviously this was in the black and blue color, which is you know, pretty classic for throwing your jigs and such. But that is kind of a better look there at the 10,000 Fish Saw Crawl. And the price on this, I'll have to check out my notes here real quick, is a 7-pack of these, which is what they sent in the box. It's not a sampler pack, it's a full-size pack. But a 7-pack of these on the Tackle Warehouse website is $6.49, and on Shields it was $5.99. So $5.99 is the cheapest I could find for a 7-pack of the saw crawls. Last but not least is a 3-pack of Stickies, which is the Catch Company's brand hooks, from what I can understand or find out on. These are 3/0 EWGs, or extra wide gap, so they're going to be perfect for using on the saw crawl. You could use them on the swim bait that's in there and such too. I have not fished Stickies before, but we'll take them out and just get a quicker look at that as well. So there's the 3/0 extra wide gap Stickies hook right here. It's a big beefy hook. I mean, you could use this for flipping or pitching, but you could also definitely put it on the swim bait, and you could put it on that saw crawl as well if you wanted to rig it Texas style or Carolina rig it, or however you wanted to do it. 3-pack of these. I found out that when you buy these, they come in a 7-pack, $4.99 for a 7-pack on Catch Company's website. So if you broke that down to price per hook, it's about 71 cents per hook. And there's 3 in here, so that'd make it $2.13 is what 3 of these would cost you. So adding up what everything in the box would cost you, this is going to run you about $25.58 if you would buy each item that's in that box on its own at the cheapest price that I could find it, whether it be Tackle Warehouse or whether it be Mystery Tackle Box's own website or Shields or some other place, Discount Tackle. The cheapest I could find these is going to be $25.58 is what it's going to cost to get you this. This box runs at Walmart $17.88, and some other places it's up to around $22, $23. So, you know, if you went out and spent 20 bucks on this box, yeah, you're going to get these lures for a little bit cheaper. Is it the kind of lures you want? I probably wouldn't go buy one just on a whim, because I usually like to fish power baits. Luckily, this box has stuff that I'll use for power bait fishing, like the crankbait, the spinner bait. The swim bait is a trailer for both the spinner bait and a chatter bait, which I like to throw because I'm a power fishing guy, not much of a finesse guy usually. But with that being said, it's got $25 to $26 worth of items in the box. So I think you're going to get your money's worth out of it there. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you got something out of today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We also have a new series we've started here on Blue Line Fishing called Wednesday Reviews. The first and third Wednesday of the month, we'll be doing all kinds of reviews, rods, reels, tackle, lures. I've got a lot of those videos on the channel as is, so you guys can check those out, but we're going to be doing those on a regular basis for you guys in 2023. So be sure to check that out. Once again, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, until that next video, get out there and fish.